All right, I've been asked tonight to give a testimony. Let me first start saying thank you for the many great people are you. And I feel blessed for the fellowship of the great people I met during this program. I've always believed in God, but never really made him the center of my life. Only asking for forgiveness for the mistakes I've made. Never really gave him praise and glory for all the good things I've had and the positive things in my life, like great parents, great sisters, and a beautiful daughter. Proverbs 3:5, trust in the Lord with thy heart and lean not to understanding. I've always done things my way, not really the way God wanted me to do it. There was a time not long ago I was blessed to meet someone and fell in love with her, and I knew I wanted to start a new chapter of my life. Everything was going well, but I started to fall back to my old lifestyle. Things started to go bad with her and with my daughter. I knew in my heart I was doing wrong, but I let my addiction take control. I knew I had to do something, but really wasn't sure which way to go. Debbie and her family arranged for me to meet with Pastor Hal, and he was gracious enough to come to the house several times and read a few verses from the Bible for me, a path to salvation and to be a better person using the words of the Bible of God. And God had a better plan for me. But it was up to me to make the first step. I wasn't sure if I was deserving for the forgiveness of the Lord, but I knew my plan wasn't working. The biggest problem was I wasn't sure if I wanted to give up my old lifestyle, though I was going to take too much work on my part. But I took the first step, and attended the service. Pastor Hal seemed to know what I was going through, and he preached the sermon. It all made sense to me. Maybe the Holy Spirit was already in me. As he spoke, he referred to Bible verses, but I couldn't keep up with the references of the Bible. I felt out of place, always flipping through the Bible, trying to keep up with the sermon. I started thinking, well, I really didn't belong here anymore. Until someone, I won't give names, but Mark suggested I attend a Reformers Anonymous class on Friday night. It would help me with both my problems, my addiction and my lack of knowledge of the Bible. The RU program is talk, talk, talk. The first talk, we talk to God in praise and prayer. The second talk, we talk to each other. The third talk is when God speaks us through his word. I saw this program was helping others in the class who were just like me. I saw I'm happy and grateful for what they had given, what God had given them, and I really wanted what they had, a good life that God had given them. So I knew I had to be happy. I had to trust in God's plan, not mine, if I wanted a better life. So I continued to read more of the Bible, probably not as much as I should. I'm a work in progress. And trust in the Bible tells me what to do to live a more Christian life. As I continue to keep the challenges from RU, I'm not saying I can recite every verse in the Bible, but I've learned to find them a little quicker. One thing I know for God is with me on this journey. As far as the new chapter of my life with Debbie, we're back on track, and that we now have God at the center of our life. With my life with addiction gone, as Steve Currington said in the beginning of the study guide, RU is not a program of sobriety, it's a program of freedom from your addictions. I'd like to give special thanks to Rich and Liz for all the time and care they put forward, taking time out of their busy lives for all of us. I'd also like to thank Bob for his great fellowship and mentoring. I'm done.